Welcome back, guys. So today we're going to be installing our OHANA rig supply rear Molle hatch in our 100 series Land Cruiser. So stay tuned, keep watching, and hit subscribe. Alright, so yeah, today we're going to be installing our OHANA rig supply Molle panel on the rear hatch of our 100 series Land Cruiser. And this basically goes like this here, which is awesome because it makes it very accessible, not only like our tailgate storage, but also you can store anything of importance here, flashlights, you know, medical stuff, all sorts of stuff here. So we're going to go ahead and be installing this today. I'm going to show you how to do that. First and foremost, we're going to have to remove the handle, and then we're going to mount it onto the factory handle holes, and then we're going to mark up and drill our holes, because you will have to drill some smaller holes on the exterior, on the outside of it, just to keep that support. You're going to use the factory holes in the handles for the center, and then the outside for the support. You can use, they did send us the strap, as I mentioned in our unboxing, in which we could replace it for that. But we'll go ahead and see and show you the installation. You're going to remove the little tabs here. Don't lose them. Don't stab yourself either. Phillips screwdriver. Now we're going to go ahead and use these screws and spacers that they provided with the kit, and we're going to install this first so that we can mock up for our outside holes. Get it started. And then we'll put the other one. Basically, this is how you will be installing it, but the reason we want to go ahead and do this before anything else, first of all, there's the mounting holes on the outside, where we're going to put the spacer, which this is going to be, the spacer is going to go between here, right here, and then on the inside we're going to screw this on. So we're going to be removing this panel. But before we do that, we're going to use, obviously, we're going to mark it here to make our drills precise on both sides. So let's go ahead and mark our location, and then we'll remove it again, take off the plastic, reinstall it from the inside using these, and then this will mount and hold onto here, and then we'll reinstall this. But man, looking forward to this, having this here and having options or accessories and stuff like that on this back panel or this back hatch. So here is the screw that we're going to be using. I could easily, you know, drill into it from here, or, you know, put a spot on here like this, and then bring out the plastic and do it out of it. But if you see my videos, another way that I do stuff like this is the bolt that's going to go straight through, and it's going to be perfectly straight. So we're going to make sure that it hits flat. One pro tip that I use is, you know, nail polish. You know, if you have nail polish around, or your girl, or you have nail polish, put some nail polish on top of your nut like that, and that'll be your marker where you're going to be drilling. And you want to make sure that obviously it's straight, because you're going to make this hole. Just don't paint your Molle panel. What you're going to do is hold the Molle panel like this, and then you're going to put your bolt through it, and then you're going to hit it flat, as flat as possible. Now we just marked it, put some nail polish on the other side, marked our hole and the same diameter as the actual screw. Now you can wipe this out. Now we're going to go ahead and remove it, remove the plastic, and we're going to drill and mount our outside screws so that we could finish this install out. So it's pretty simple. So now we're going to remove this, and this panel should be easy to remove. You're going to want to first just remove this plastic here. Should be fairly simple because you already took off the screws. Unlock this, maybe lock it. No, this has to stay locked. Just gotta wiggle it. Just like that. While you're here, might as well clean it and clean the handles, because this gets dirty if you're actually off-roading or overlanding. Now that you have this part off, you're going to use one of this molding remover. You're going to pop this out a little bit. Oh, don't break it. Don't break it. Anyway, so you can kind of look at the tab. You just kind of lift this up because it actually closes onto it. So there's your little tab. So now we got this removed. We're going to clean this up while we're here. Don't lose any of these clips. They could fall and you get lost. But let's, again, here's our marker that we did with the red. So again, here is our nail polish marker that we used. Should be straight. Be careful when you draw into the back. Obviously, be careful with your hand. Always wear eye protection and stuff like that. We're going to put a pilot hole right here. We started with the smaller one. My drill's dying, so that's why it's slow. We'll do another one. We'll do the other side as well. Goes right in. Just got to screw it down. Now we're going to go ahead and get some Loctite because this is going to have a lot of vibration, so I'm going to put some regular Loctite on there just to keep it safe. I know the center one will be fine, but the outside ones might vibrate too much, so we want to make sure that even though it has one of these washers, we'll put one of those on. We're going to use a little bit of our Super Clean to wipe it down. So now we're going to grab the provided nuts and spacers. So we're going to do is use this, and this will be the back half. So this will be right here, just like that. We'll grab the other one. We'll do one at a time actually. And then we're going to grab our Molle panel and grab your washer, your spacer, and put through your spacer and through the hole. And then obviously you're going to want to get the correct Allen wrench for this. Because our hole is a little tight, we're going to screw it across. I'll screw it down because our hole is a little tight. Keep it like that. Do the other side. So this washer and nut goes here. Grab a washer, spacer here. We'll move on to the next side. Now that we got that semi-tight, we're gonna flip it over on its backside. You might have to trim this area right here a little bit. You just cut it out so you can put your washer in. That was pretty simple to accomplish. Blue Loctite, I mean, I don't think you really have to, but I am going to use it just because I use my Land Cruiser for off-roading, and I don't want this to just kind of like slowly fall off, so I'm just going to put it enough, oops, just enough on there to help out. Do is screw it, and then we'll do the same for the other side. Just enough, tight enough to be snug. Again, the blue Loctite will help. And just like that, we are done here. Now we're going to go ahead and mount it onto the Land Cruiser. Now we're going to put this in there like a Jedi. That, boom, good to go. So at this point, you could put your original handle back on, or you could purchase OHANA's handle like this, and I use this as a handle. So what we're going to do is put this on, and you can purchase both of these on their website using the promo code in the description. We're going to put our washer underneath, put our screw right through it like this. We're going to thread a little bit. So overall, the job was pretty simple. Big tip here, do not over screw or over tighten these screws here, because then you're going to have to replace the rear little plastic where the screw holds onto. But aside from that, pretty simple install. Big shout outs to OHANA Rig Supply for sending me one. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is a great install. Looking forward to showing you guys what we install on this Molle panel on the rear hatch. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. I mean, you could even put your paper towels here if you're cooking out of the back of your Land Cruiser or out of your vehicle. So appreciate you guys watching. If you want to pick up one of these, hit on the description below, and there should be a discount code on there as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Next video on this is what we put on it, so don't forget. Also lights too, you got light options here, so you could light up your area here. So catch you on the next video.